Hi friends, I'm Lily. Welcome back to Lily's Crochet Cottage. Have you ever walked into a room in your home and felt like something was missing? It's not that the furniture isn't nice or the paint isn't fresh, but it just feels a little flat, maybe even a bit cold. We see so many perfect homes in magazines today, all gray and white and very modern, but they often lack that heartbeat, that feeling of being truly lived in and loved. Today, we're going to change that. I want to show you how we can take a boring, sterile space and transform it into a cozy cottage oasis, using the magic of handmade textures, vintage finds, and especially our beloved crochet. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you have an old handmade piece in your home? Maybe a crochet blanket your mother made, a lace doily from a thrift store, or a quilt that's been in the family for years, that still makes the room feel more like you? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments. You might have noticed that vintage handmade pieces are making a massive comeback lately. Why is that? I think it's because many of us are tired of mass-produced decor that looks the same in every house. People are rediscovering that a home improvement project doesn't always need a sledgehammer. Sometimes, it just needs a soul. Small homes and tiny cottages especially benefit from this shift. When space is limited, every single item needs to work hard. A mass-produced polyester throw from a big box store just provides warmth. But a vintage granny square Afghan in faded sage, mustard, and ivory? That provides texture, color, a sense of history, and a soft focal point that pulls the whole room together. We're moving away from the showroom look and heading back toward the collected look. It's about creating a home that feels like a hug, and nothing does that better than the weight and detail of a handmade textile. Let's start in the heart of the home. If you have a sofa or a chair that feels a bit plain, don't replace it. Layer it. One of the best cottagecore decor ideas is the hero textile rule. Take one large, beautiful handmade piece, perhaps a cream cotton crochet throw with a scalloped edge, and drape it over the back of a simple wooden chair or a neutral sofa. This immediately breaks up the hard lines of the furniture. In a small living room, this adds what I call visual comfort. It tells your eyes that this is a place to rest. To complete the oasis feeling, swap out your modern pillows for a vintage needlepoint cushion or a crochet-covered pillow sham. I love using a mix of dusty rose and moss green tones here. The practical benefit? These handmade covers are often more durable and easier to wash than delicate modern fabrics, making them perfect for real homes where grandchildren or pets might be snuggling up. It's a simple way to take a boring corner and turn it into a curated, vintage-inspired sanctuary. The kitchen is often the most boring room because of all the hard surfaces, the stone counters, the metal appliances, the wooden cabinets. In a cottage kitchen, we want to soften those edges. This is where practical handmade decor really shines. I've started seeing people bring back crochet shelf trims and handmade pot holders, and I couldn't be happier. Instead of hiding your tools, hang a few handmade crochet hanging baskets from a wooden peg rail. Use them to hold garlic, onions, or even your favorite wooden spoons. It turns a plain wall into a functional, textured display. For the dining table, skip the plastic placemats. A simple lace doily or a crochet table runner in a soft buttermilk white can transform a basic breakfast table into a nostalgic tea corner. It's about the small home charm, using items that are useful but also beautiful to look at. When you sit down with your morning coffee, resting your cup on a handmade coaster instead of a bare table makes the moment feel just a little more special, doesn't it? If your bedroom feels a bit uninspired, the secret is in the layers. Many modern bedrooms feel cold because they lack textural depth. To create that cottage oasis, we look to the bed as our main canvas. Start with a well-preserved vintage quilt, maybe one with faded blue calico squares. Then, fold a crochet bedspread across the foot of the bed. Why are we seeing this trend again? Because it creates a collected, not cluttered look that feels intentional. It brings back memories of guest bedrooms at Grandma's house, where the bed always looked so inviting you just wanted to dive in. In a small bedroom, light is also key. A simple way to upgrade your space is to find a thrifted lamp and add a crochet lampshade cover. When you turn it on at night, the light filters through the stitches, casting beautiful, soft patterns on the walls. It's an affordable home upgrade that changes the entire atmosphere of the room from boring to magical without spending a fortune. I'm often asked, Lily, how do I use all these vintage treasures without my home looking like a cluttered antique shop? It's a great question. The mistake I see most often is using too many small things scattered everywhere. Instead, group your items. If you have a collection of milk glass or teacups, place them on a handmade linen runner so they look like a deliberate moment rather than random clutter. And when you're out thrifting or at an estate sale, look for quality. Vintage textiles don't have to be perfect, but they should be well cared for. Look for pieces that feel sturdy and clean. Remember, you don't need a huge budget for a home transformation. Some of my favorite pieces were found at church bazaars for just a few dollars. It's about the slow living approach, taking your time to find the pieces that speak to you. Whether it's a tiny crochet lace trim on a window curtain or a giant patchwork throw, these details are what turn a house into a home. I hope these ideas gave you a little spark of inspiration to go look at your rooms with fresh eyes. You don't need a total renovation to have a beautiful home. You just need a few cherished, handmade pieces and a little bit of love. If you enjoyed our time together today, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to join our little cottage community. It helps me so much in sharing these cozy ideas with more friends like you. Thank you for spending part of your day with me here at Lily's Crochet Cottage. Until next time, keep your home cozy and your heart full.